Mortals. Map number 1 in our 5th best of 3 today. Yeah, we've been doing a whole lot of HoTS casting today, and I thank all of you for hanging out with me. Be sure to follow if you're not following. If you'd like to support the stream with a sub, it's much appreciated. Or if you'd like to hold on to that sub for tomorrow morning for the subathon, that's also appreciated too. But let's get into it. Our final best of 3 of the day for NGS. We have our Division A matchup. Can't pause, won't pause. Left side with your Junkrat, Diablo, Deckard, Chen, and Hogger. Right side of the map is the crit kickers. We have got your Anduin, Chromie, Dahaka, Anubarak, and Tychus. Our Twitch prediction is going to be on Deckard Cain's Scroll of Identify. This is an uncapped quest. The rewards are at 15. At 15, you have armor reduction by heroes rooted, down by 10 for 4 seconds. At 30, you have a minus 15 armor, and the duration is now 6 seconds. See how many stacks Deckard can get. Now, it is Infernal Shrines, so you're going to have a lot of 5v5s, a lot of opportunities to land those big scroll of ceilings. I don't know what the rest of the Deckard build's going to be. Could be going for cooldown reduction from the Herodric Cube at level 7. That's often a combo I like to run. But we're going to keep our eyes out on the Deckard build. We'll see how that stacking goes. We currently have 5,900 to 25,000. Big doubts on the Deckard Cain. Well, you know the deal. We gotta hit 1,000 subs. That's the deal I made with chat. How old is that clip, by the way? That clip has got to be a couple years old at this point. Power from Diablo. Impale goes out as well. Currently have Dahaka grabbing the camp, lands the drag, and Nullius will be able to get first blood with the help of Tychus into the Diablo. Nicely done. Level 4 already here for Chromie with the Adhoral Anomaly. Did go into the, once again, the first time. No Time Walker's Pursuit for her. Junkrat with the Tricky Shuffles level 1. Even-handed Blessing for the Anduin. Arcane Punisher. Not sure if I mentioned, but that will be your first Punisher of the game. I don't know what exclamation you're trying to use right there. Minigun activation, or minigun, in the rhythm, sorry, for the Tychus. Minigun duration extension from that level 4. Bed of Barbs, Piercing Light for the Anduin. We've got a Ruby for the Deckard. And a Soul to Flame for the Diablo. Yeah, I don't think that bathtub goal is ever going to get hit. I mean, I believe in myself as a streamer. I just don't think I'll ever have 10,000 subs. Junkrat is going to be picking up the Taste for Explosions. What else do we got going on here? Hogger on the left-hand side with some friends finishing up the camp. And big odds on the Deckard Cain Doubt as he's currently sitting at 0 stacks, but maybe, just maybe, this first objective phasing will be where Waterlong can start picking up a good chunk. Chen went for the Storm Stout secret recipe, as well as the Accumulating Flame at level 4. Chen in bottom lane up against the Dahaka. Dahaka, level 1, we didn't really talk about it. It's enhanced agility. Alright, so Dahaka can probably brush stock up when he needs. He does have it off cooldown. 3 time traps set out. Deckard and Diablo caught by... Actually, just Diablo caught by 1. Still no stacks on the Deckard level 1 here. Zoning the enemies a bit here and there. Impale. Nice burrow charge. Concussion Mine. I heard it go off, but I don't think I got any displacement, and Deckard Cain goes down. Another kill over to the side of Crit Kickers, who are just absolutely annihilating any possibility of any stacks for Deckard Cain. The old man can go enjoy some Werther's Originals for the next 9 seconds. It is going to be it's going to be Cube Mastery. Reduce the mana cost of Scroll of Ceiling from 40 to 25. Each enemy hero hit by a Herodric Cube reduces the cooldown Scroll Ceiling by 4 seconds. Squeaky Week, thank you for the raid. Sorry that my alert didn't go off. Twitch is a butthole. Quick, change the channel. What's up, Captain Jack Slater? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, everybody. We are here in our 5th best of 3 of the day for NGS. We've got a Division A matchup. We are just getting going with this. Thank you so much for thinking of us. Welcome in, Raiders. And let's see what happens with this first Punisher of the game. Marbuckle getting a little bit low. The Tyke is still raining in bullets as the fort front gate is going to be taken down. If you got rated over and you're not following the channel, be sure to hit the follow button. It costs you nothing. And we do stream 6 days a week. We got a lot of great content on the channel. We've got our subathon tomorrow. And we are going to be having 3 Corsair giveaways during the subathon. So be sure to come by for all of that. But thank you so much again for the raid. Thank you, Slayer, for the redemption. Very nice of all of you. Very appreciated. Ruby over the wall. Decker came, by the way, for our Twitch prediction. Currently sitting at 3 stacks. I kind of wish I made it 30 to 29 instead. Either way, elusive brawler picked up by the Chen. Tychus and such will clear out this camp. We've got Chen flying kick in. Time stop by the Chromie. Here comes the Dahaka brush truck on the left side of the engagement. Pressure mine sent down by the Junkrat. Drag connects the flying kick from Tychus. Scroll a ceiling trying to find somebody right there, but I don't think any route was achieved. Yep, still 3 stacks for the Decker Kane. As another one does go out, that cooldown reduction from level 7 helping out with that. Big heal onto Infinity Meme from the Anduin. I think that might have been the Desperate Prayer activation, and that is Kumiko going down. A 3rd kill over the side of Crit Kickers. Good stream, AFD tomorrow. Hey, thanks for raiding over. Have a great night. I hope you get some good sleep, and we'll see you next time. Appreciate you thinking of us over here. Very nice of you. Draken Laser Drill, Cocoon, Isolation, Slowing Sands, and the Light Bomb for for Anduin. Light Bomb for Chromie. Heroics on the left side, we actually have a Lornado, Riptire, Lightning Breath, Storm, Earth, and Fire, and a Hogger Shockwave? No, it's Hortipult, okay. Going for the Hortipult as we have our second Punisher will be frozen in the mid lane. Impaler Camp grabbed for mid as well on the right side. Infinity Meme and friends will soak up a bit of bottom. Deckard stacking, looking a little sketchy here, but it still is early game. He has that cooldown level 7, which could be a big factor in rapidly stacking higher. 50 is a lot, but you know what? I've gotten quite a bit as well. It's one of those things where I feel like when it comes to the objective phasings here, there can be so many shapes on the ground that it's easy to lose that Decker Cane route potentially. Chromie dropping some artillery over the fort front gate and bottom lane, trying to poke at that Junkrat, but he's fine. Hogger bounces around a little bit here. Marbuckle will finish up the camp. Tychus working on the right side. Chromie with, once again, the first time, 19 stacks, 7 stacks for Dahaka, enhanced agility, 23 on the In the Rhythm for the Tychus. At 100 stacks, he effectively has doubled his minigun duration. The baseline is 3, and you're getting 0.03 per stack. So at 100, that's 3 more seconds. 1.5 at 50, if you will. We'll bounce around from Hogger, sets up the square. Actually pull away towns here really quickly and get a zoom out so we can see things a little bit better, because we do have something going on at the top of the screen in the top lane. Chen, Dahaka, a little bit of poke from Chromie here and there. Here comes the Draken Laser Drill from Tychus. Gonna try and land on the Marbuckle, but the spin kind of awkwardly ends on the side. Hortipult from Hogger to try and body block people. The Lightning Breath onto Aye! The Storm, Earth, and Fire chases in. Infinity Beam gets a time stop onto 1. There's a Slowing Sand and a timeout as well. I think Chromie is definitely dead in this moment as Diablo comes in and smushes the gnome up against the wall, and that's Nullius going for the drag. It's not going to work out. The Light Bomb creating a bit of space right there as Junkrat continues to work on that objective phasing. Beautifully done. Wonderfully done. And the objective will go to the left side. They'll have 13 talents here off the top lane wave. Tychus is a respawn, and so is Chromie. Hogger in the bottom lane. Diablo shadow charges in onto Dahaka. Punisher jumps over. That's a little awkward right there. Usually you want that Punisher bait over the wall. Slowing Sands from Chromie. Cancel. We do have Ancient Blessings for the Decker Cane at level 13. Shadow Charge onto Dahaka. Overpowers there as well. And he'll be taken down. The forefront gate getting a little bit low here. Chen, or Stormwrath and Fire, 40 seconds to go on that. As Chromie Artillery is still pretty powerful here. Riptire gets the activation onto the fort and a little bit onto Chromie. Jump from the Punisher onto Nubrak. Shadow Charge, overpower. Good Ancient Blessings activation. And Chen gets the kill onto a Nubrak. 36 stacks for the Chromie as the mid lane fort does go down. The Punisher gets one more leap over to the keep front gate. Nice siege, nice play. Can't pause, won't pause, with a definite lead in the map number 1 of this 5th best of 3 of the day. 7 stacks on the Deckard. Believers maybe losing their mind. Doubters feeling pretty comfortable with their massive gamble. Alrighty, so Junkrat finishing out camp. We'll see Diablo soaking up a bit in bottom. Chen finishing out camp down here as well. I mean, I want the Believers to win, don't get me wrong. I love the idea of the big payout for the Believers. We'll see, though. We'll see. 11 minutes in, Deckard's only at 7 stacks. Doesn't even have the minus 10 armor yet. Junkrat using the Ripper Air to be able to maneuver around the map a little bit here, getting into mid, pushing back the wave before it crashes on the fort or takes out the Impaler camp. Little Tychus grenade to check the bush. Dahaka's got the zooms, though. He's almost done with his enhanced agility. He's got to be pretty close to actually finishing it out here. And next Punisher, Mortar in the bottom lane. Should be announced pretty soon, actually. Nubrak's going to see the Junkrat, gets the Impale hit. Uh-oh. Chen, flying kick in onto Tychus. Minigun active. There's the stagger as well. Hortipult in from the Hogger. Staggering blow into the wall. Slowing Sands. Little leap of faith. The Nubrak burrow charges in. Hogger gets a bounce to safety. Light Bomb. I think it just found the Chen there. Tornado from the Decker Cane. Ancient Blessings as well from him. The Riptire activation. Dahaka trying to flank. But it's Chromie in the bottom lane now. Ooh, wait. Actually, Chen, Stormwrath and Fire, gets it in time. Time stop from the Chromie. Diablo comes in with a Shadow Charge and takes her down. The Lightning Breath trying to hit the heels of that Anduin and manages to take him down as well. The body blocks on Dahaka are good. Does he have a Dark Swarm to be able to maneuver through the enemies? Yes. We'll also be seeing the... oh, it's the numbers one. I forget the name. Safety and numbers. So if at least 2 ally heroes are nearby, Fortitude the Faithful, which is the trait of Decker Cane, grants an additional 10 armor, 50 mana regeneration per second, and causes Deckard's basic abilities to recharge an additional 50% faster. Bottom lane fort being looked at here. There's that announcement of the Mortar Punisher. 20 seconds to go. Like a really strong objective phasing setup to the side of can't pause, won't pause. Crit kickers down a little bit here by 3 kills and a level. Even talent here. Hogger sets up the infinite bounce. Diablo gets the activation of the objective phasing. Chen going to push up the bottom lane a little bit further. Any enemy team was showing in the top lane. They will get the top lane for as a consolation prize. Over 10 skeleton defenders on the left side. As Nubrak on that left as well, trying to find a flank into the enemy team. Chen out of position. Pushing up the bottom lane. Deckard will be broken out of the cocoon. Slowing Sands from the Chromie. Tychus gets the last shot onto the Junkrat. Might have been a grenade over the wall as the bounce still continues. Lightning Breath from Diablo trying to get the 360. The cook up onto IE, but it's not enough. Chen, Stormwrath, and Fire. 15 seconds to go. And this objective phase is looking a little awkward. Diablo goes down. Souls expended. Desperate prayer from the Anduin. They're trying to take down the Chromie. The staggering blow will be the setup for Chen. Travis the chastise into Chen. Augur bounces absolutely beautiful in this moment. Stormwrath and Fire available. There's a grenade out from Tychus. Stormwrath and Fire not interrupted. Beautifully done right there as well. Gosh, the absolute timing and cooldown reading coming out from Can't Pause, Won't Pause in this engagement is on point. It's 27-12 in our Skeletal Defenders favoring can't pause, won't pause. Brack Burrows misses the charge. Objective phasing looking like it will go over the side of can't pause, won't pause here. There's a chastise out. The Ancient Blessings activation. No, I thought I saw it. I did not. Decker Kane's not even around for it. Might have just been like the animation of Divine Star, something like that. That's a chastise onto the chin, and he does go down. Mortar Punisher was picked up. Leap of Faith onto Tychus to pull him to safety. There's Diablo with the Shadow Charge onto Godfred. And Lord NATO comes out as well. Dahak on the left side. It's such just an all over the place engagement in bottom, but I think that's it for our siege. Paler Camp grabbed on the top left for mid lane. A level to go for 20. A little bit more on the right side for Crit Kickers. As a time stop onto Tychus denies the stun from the Immortal. Draken Laser Drill pulled in as well. And it looks like that's it. They're done. They're not even sieging the Keep Front Gate anymore. Dahaka split from the team, trying to pull in more experience with these with the split pressure in top lane. Granted, this rotation is very telegraphed, especially with Junkrat and Deckard moving right through the minion wave. I don't think they're going to get the Dahaka. They're going to try, but he's got the speed boost, and he's out of there. Might have not even been the attempt to get him. Maybe they were just showing in mid in their rotation to dissuade the Dahaka from continuing to push. Steel Trap set up below. Concussion Bite on the point. It looks like we have an invade on this bottom left camp. Easy throw Dynamite over the wall. They see that this is finished out. They'll probably just clear it out in lane. Burrow in from a Nubarak. Staggering blow from the Hogger lands onto the Nubarak as well. Gets the stun, but that's really it. 8 stacks for the Decker Kane. I feel like I should have made this gamble a little bit smaller. Duly noted for the next time. Duly noted. Maybe we'll make it like 20 next time. Kind of in between the two options. Mortipult in from Hogger, lands a staggering blow into the Anduin, the light bomb to try and zone, but Hogger gets the no control level 20, but he's taking tower shots, and the Tychus minigun is just too much. Hogger goes down, the Riptide from Junkrat activated immediately. He does have cannonballs level 20, the Lord NATO from Deckard Kane pushing people around. He has perfect gems level 20, and that's Deckard going down. Concussion Mine blasts away the Tychus. Crit Kickers are finding the kills needed in this late game. Storm Earth and Fire trying to take down Anduin. Junkrat's the one with the last little bit of damage. One of the clones is taken down, the other, but here's the thing. Cubico will go back into the full health bar of Chen. He's got a lot of stagger through available. I don't think Chen lives here. I think he's just like in a really awkward spot. Wait, no way, really? Stop it. He does not live. Dahaka gets the kill. Junkrat with the concussion mine away. It's gonna be a quadra kill over to the side of Crit Kickers as Junkrat's the lone remaining defender. But yes, Cannonballs, we got Hellgate, we got Perfect Gems. We seen the Elemental Conduit, the increased Spirit's health to 100% of Shen's maximum health, and all their abilities are empowered. You have the no control from Hogger, as we also mentioned. Censure, Anduin, Piercing Sand, Chromie, Isolation, Contagion, Spread, Rewind, and can do this all day for the Tychus.
It will be made to serve us.
Not sure either, Freaky. Not sure either, bud. Yeah, Decker's just gotta get a casual, like, 41 stacks for the Believers here. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. If the enemy team just clumps up and just constantly gives resets off of Cube Mastery, easy. Head Zed, Ped Zed. Objective phase, Frozen Punisher. Cocoon onto Deckard here. He is dead. There's no teammates around. They all went to top lane. Yikes forever. Well, that's awkward. So objective phase is going to be worked on here. We have a Nubarak zoning back the Diablo. Wow, honestly, I'm just catching the Deckard there was just absolutely rough. absolutely rough. Chen will grab a camp for bottom lane, try and put some counter pressure somewhere. It is the keep that is exposed. But let's take a look at our mid lane Punisher. What's going to happen here? Frozen Punisher's a big one. Jumps onto the Diablo. Nubrak follows up with a burrow charge. He activates his rewind, gets the double impale. Tychus, meanwhile, is just sitting there, absolutely massacring. Sorry, different M word. Massacring the health bar of Diablo right there. And over 100 stacks with the Tychus. He actually picked up like 20-something stacks during that. Time stop onto 2. Did they get the other Stormbreath and Fire? No. Chen is able to get back into his true form or main form, but he's still dead here. Chen will kill Chen. Stagger damage. That's actually the trigger for it if you did not know. If Chen is sitting there with stagger bar, then that's what shows the Chen kills Chen. Also, that's your Easter egg on the map. You gotta left click on that sword a bunch of times at the beginning of the game. Cocoon onto Deckard again. Punisher pushing in with the minion wave. Riptire! Oh my god! Punisher OP right there. The Sentry misses, but Waterlong is dead. Tychus steps up and finds the first of the NGS season for us here. Nicely done. The core falls, and I gotta say, crit kickers, they were down and seemingly out and just absolutely flipped things around. A beautiful objective phasing, a wonderful turn of tables. Hogger goes in with the Hortipult, maybe a no control, but I do believe there's enough damage to take this core down. GG, well played. Crit kickers turn things on in the late game of map number 1, Infernal Shrines. What's up, for real? How you doing, bud? How many level 1 stacks for Deckard? 49 or less. Duly noted for the future to not make it that that high. Duly noted.
Yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
Welcome back, everybody. Map number 2 in our best of 3 series, our 5th one of the day. Subathon Eve, as we get into a Can't Pause, Won't Pause draft of Blaze, Sylvanas, Lucio, Junkrat, and Anubarak. Right side will be your crit kickers, trying to make this a clean 2-0. Sorry, I'm trying to catch Bandit here. Crit kickers, they're going to be having a Dahaka, Anduin, Gul'dan, Muradin, and Tychus. Now, Tychus is going to go into Master Assassin level 4. That is the 15 takedowns to get the extra 10% attack speed. So, will Tychus by the end of the game have those stacks finished or not? Get your gambles in. When the talent does pop up, I will read through it for all of you, but we can't see that until level 4. So until then, you can make a general assumption. We got 15k on no already. Big spenders in chat. Fell Flames coming in. You can bet with decimal points. Can you? Does it do it like if you put like 1.2? Does it do like 1,200 or something? Like if you put like 15.0, is that 15k? Curious how that works. Just skimming some talents here. We have the Pursuit of Flame from Gul'dan. We've got Junkrat with the Tricky Shuffles again. Accelerando for the Lucio. I believe this is Overwhelming Affliction for the Sylvanas. Adrenaline Stim pack on the Blaze. And Carapace level 1. New Ruby Armor for the Anubarak, taking him to 65 spell armor when the W is active. Grenade upgrade for Tychus with the quarterback. We got Muradin block stacks. Pursuit of Flame, as we mentioned, for the Gul'dan for that 10% radius increase. Even and a blessing for the Anduin, and enhanced agility Dahaka. Anubarak is going to go down first. Tychus gets that kill. Muradin does go down as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, that's weird because I don't think you can gamble like quarter channel points. Like, that's a weird one. It must pull a rounding out from somewhere or something. Because yeah, that's interesting. Sorry, I think I got the mute time. Sorry to sneeze. Hopefully I got it. Junkrat is going to go into Taster Explosions again. So this is the Master Assassin, as I mentioned, passively. I flipped him, actually. Passively, you increase Tychus' attack speed by 10%. The reward, after getting 15 takedowns, you increase the attack speed by an additional 15. Which it makes sense, you get 1% per kill, but you only get the Master Assassin reward when you have the 15. It's not like Zul Jin, where you get the 2% actively for the Headhunter. See how it all works out, though. Looking at the turn-in availability, getting kind of close on both sides. You do have to use a Speedo skin if you're going to take Master Assassin. Yeah. IE, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, bud. Good luck out there. Overkill active. Mischief trying to back away. A little grenade thrown out as well. Water gets the push off, and Marbuckle disengages as well. Gul'dan trying to get a little bit of a drain onto Kubiko, but none to get a kill onto Junkrat, forcing him back. Still really close for a turn-in, but no actual turn-in for either side. Dubrek burrows in. Lands the Impale. The Beta Barbs was a level 4 pickup. As a reminder, our Twitch gamble is still going. You are welcome to gamble even if you know the results. Just don't spoil them, please. Gamble knowing that you will win. Or lose. Well, you know what I mean. Alright, well, the available turn-ins on the left side. Who's got those 4 gems needed? Well, it's split between a few allies here. It's actually Sylvanas now that she just picked up a couple. Nubarek could get his 4 turned in. Well, let's see who actually gets the first Webweaver summoning of the game. Soundwave trying to delay out the Muradin. He gets the Stormbolt in for a delay onto Marbuckle. Burrow Charge, Impale. There's a little Soundwave. Leap of Faith, Pulse Tychus to safety as Sylvanas look to step up. Pursuit of Flame is done by the Gul'dan. More poke potential for him with that 10% radius increase. As the Boombox from Lucio goes down, Gul'dan uses it as a drain target. Boombox, by the way, I feel like it's an undervalued level 7 talent. 20-second cooldown. You place a Boombox. It can basically heal or give speed boost to allies. You also give 5 armor to allies within the circle of it, and there is no duration on it, so you could leave it in bottom lane. Your solo laner can benefit from it while you're doing double soak from top to mid, until you replace it or it's destroyed. Haunting Wave, no activation for the teleport. Drain from Gul'dan, focusing on to the summonables of the Webweaver, the babies as Justin would call them. Alrighty, let's see. Webweaver's mostly clearing away. Haunting Wave out from Sylvanas as well. Put a poke onto Tychus. Only 1 stack for Master Assassin so far. Doubters gotta be feeling pretty good. Believers are like, it's only 6 minutes in. It's Tomb of the Spider Queen. They're gonna fight a whole heck load. And we'll see. We shall see. Soundwave from Lucio, pushing people around. We do have the available turn on the right side for Webweavers. 30 of the 55 needed for Can't Pause, Won't Pause. Grenade goes out. Flames interrupt. More fell. Oh, wait, hold on. Kubiko gets over the wall with a concussion mine, but here comes that Lucio, pressured by Muradin. Muradin cannot get the kill onto Lucio. He's able to push off. A Soundwave onto the Tychus, returns a grenade. More Fell Flames being thrown in, trying to get this Webweaver summoning, and it looks like it will come through. Tychus dashes forward. Silent Shoes the target of a heckload of damage. Waterlong damage over time. Does he have the healing needed? Taps the well. Like 96 was the lowest I saw it go. But Lucio still just struggling with that health bar. Doesn't want to step out and take a random hit from Gul'dan and being taken down. But we're post-level 10s. Let's cycle through the other numbers as we have the Odin, Horrify, Isolation, Avatar, and I'm assuming Light Bomb. Indeed. Too many interrupts for Holy Word Salvation. 2 from a Nubarek, 1 from Junkrat, a Soundwave from Lucio, possibly a Mind Controller, a Wailing Air from Sylvanas, and Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Oh, Riptire is absolutely destroyed right there. Doesn't get the activation on the wave, which is a little awkward. Would have helped clear things out a bit there. Marbuckle gets chunked a bit. Light Bomb finds the Lucio stun, and he goes down. Another stack for Tychus, Master Assassin. bottom lane wave, though, crashing, pushing onto the fort, but Godfrey, this Murden, pushing past, pressuring onto a Nubrek, Junkrat, and maybe the Sylvanas. They're all going to be down here to defend. Mid and bottom web weaver's already cleared away, and 1 second on the Lucio as they move back to mid.
My web
Odin's been summoned. Little poke from that Odin. Annihilation and Ragnarok missiles being fired out. Annihilation's the line shot, actually, and Ragnarok missiles are your AoE circle. Then, of course, the big red button is the upgrade for the Ragnarok missiles, which include the nuclear option. But the web weaver phases have ended on both sides. Decent siege has been achieved. Only one structure to fall so far, and crit kickers are the one to have the fort advantage. Who needs to turn in what for this? It's Blaze with 25. That's the vast majority of the turn on the left-hand side. They still need the other 13 probably from Sylvanas, if math serves me right, which it usually doesn't. Murden trying to zone. IE going for the channel. Interrupted by Junkrat once. That is 56 stacks for Taste for Explosions, level 4. A Leap of Faith pulls Gul'dan to safety. A Cocoon onto the Tychus. Murden trying to step up to create a little bit of space. Tychus is able to dash away the Horrify from Gul'dan, working out as well. The bunker mitigates the light bomb from Anduin as the Riptire also does not get the explosion. Here comes a Nubrek with a Burrow Charge in, forces the Avatar. Lucio finishes out his level 4 Sound Wave. That's a lot of damage on the Silent Shoe. The Horrify from Gul'dan is not going to be able to set up the kill, but the damage over time, the Silent Shoe is not enough. He taps the well and is fine. Blaze backs off. Okay. Zoning here onto a Nubrek. Burden, Dwarf tossing in. Soundwave from Lucio. It's gonna be that subwoofer, by the way. This is the one that was finished out. Dahaka looking for the channel. That's what's needed. Red Web Weaver's coming through. Tychus dashes forward. Marbuckle's the target. That's a good Stormbolt from Muradin. Gul'dan offering up a handful of damage. Did go into the Fel Armor level 13. Gonna be going into Pursuit of Flame, I assume, at 16, which is gonna be massive. Sorry, Rampant Hellfire.
Upon the blue team.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ninja. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I'm sorry it's life speeding you down, dude. That's such a bummer. I'm sorry, dude. I really hope things spin around or turn around for you. Sorry, bud, too. Another Riptire does not get the activation. That's like the third in the row that's been denied, which is insane to me. It's just not super common. Now, of course, this is Division A. High quality and high tier players, in my opinion. I'd argue probably somewhere in the Diamond average. Diamond and maybe a Master here and there. So being able to destroy that Riptire consistently, really good calls, really good shot calling and kind of reaction time coming out from crit kickers on this one. Lucy with a couple high fives coming through, but that is going to be a Nubrek dragged to death by the Dahaka. The Gul'dan Horrify was activated as well. There was an isolation onto Blaze. Tychus still supplying some decent autos here and there. It's only 3 stacks on Master Assassin, and the Doubter's going to be feeling comfortable on that one. Okay, Donans, no.
Reclaim the gems of my power.
No. That's not true, Stark. I disagree.
Stop, Lord, no.
I disagree as well. I disagree on that one as well. We have high quality, top tier memes. Yeah. I don't know if you got to. I don't know if you saw it earlier, Stark, but there was. It was in Heroes Lounge, but there was a triple bruiser, hypercarry Hanzo, and I forget the healer for that game. Oh, Kerosene. So basically, it was very close to a Ghillie Shark at Bingo Night composition, in my opinion. By the way, 2 more stacks from Master Assassin Tychus. You didn't see the game? It was pretty interesting. I definitely recommend it if you want to watch anything back. It was actually a really entertaining game. It was like Imperious Urel and Blaze, I want to say? Maybe not a Blaze. I'm blanking on it. I'm forgetting the third bruiser, but... Oh, it was Artanis. It was Artanis, Urel, Imperius, Tychus, or not Tychus, Hanzo, and Karazim. For Battlefield, which I was like, this is very Gilly Shark at Bingo Night Draft. Boss has been started by the Tychus as we move back into our game here. We've got 5 Master Assassin stacks for him, plus the Web Weavers coming through with the Web Weavers summoned. That does take camps off the map, unless they're currently being worked on. That's why the enemy team knew to come up here. The Riptire gets the activation this time. The Leap of Faith, the Horrify, it's not working out. The double kill comes through, the triple kill, as the members of Can't Pause, Won't Pause find so much shutdown. But uh-oh, Dahaka. Earth Restrain level 4 was not picked up. He's trying to back away. This is such an awkward moment for the side of Crit Kickers. They almost have Boss plus Web Weavers, and it doesn't go their way at all. Yikes. Yikes. Ouch. Web Weavers pretty much mitigated here. I think the best siege they'll achieve is through mid, maybe a bit in bottom lane. Junkrat, by the way, is Endless Nades level 16. I'm assuming he's going to go into Cannonballs. It makes a lot of sense at 20 for him. Anubarak probably Rewind. Lucio probably Mixing Fire. We did see an insanely good Summer Anthem a couple days ago, or last week actually. Sylvanas could be Deafening Blast, could be Bolt of the Storm. On the opposing side, what do we want? Big Red Button maybe can do this all day. We've been seeing this Tychus player go for Spray and Pray, armor-piercing rounds, and can do this all day at 20. Muradin's probably Rewind. Gul'dan with the Haunt. Anduin with maybe Inner Fire, could be Censure. And Dahaka's usually the Isolation upgrade. We'll see how our prediction works on all of that, as the blue Web Weavers will be coming through in just a moment. Can't Pause, Won't Pause take us to a map number 3. They're starting to build up some momentum here. We're just about 15 minutes into our second map of this best of 3 series. He's going out. Tychus answers back. Web Weaver in top and bottom are a little pushed back. Mid lane seems to be the most promising. Sylvanas with the Unstable Poison, able to get that little extra clear out of the waves a bit faster. Excuse me. Odin's been summoned. Still no 20s yet, but this Odin is making easy and quick work of the Web Weaver. Odin able to dwarf launch out of that situation. Does have the Reverberation and Healing static, 4 and 13. Dahaka clears out top. Bottom lane Web Weaver below 50%, and honestly, this Web Weaver phase doesn't do much but push out the lanes. They would realistically need back-to-back to find value, and they do have that opportunity. 25, 30, 40, yeah, they're massively over 60 right now, so easy back-to-back turn-in. Well, I would say easy, so long as they can get the turn-in, because the clutch does have a timer, 15 seconds until the eggs can spawn. Also, if you didn't know, the altars currently have over 500,000 experience with 10,000 heal regeneration per second. If you didn't know that. But the egg spawnings have opened up. The clutch is available. 33, that's 40, 53 is turned in. They get 50 of the 60 needed. Blaze or Junkrat could be the turn-in for the allies. Burrow Charge, Impale, focusing onto the Dahaka with a follow-up Jet Propulsion. Concussion Mine splits the Muradin, but the Light Bomb is underneath him. He actually was dwarf tossing back. Little awkward moment there, a little miscommunication. The Horrify from Gul'dan does connect on to this Junkrat. The pursuit, oh my god! The rampant Hellfire value is so big, but it's a leap of faith that's gonna be death along the way. A Kaimo cleanse, if you will. He may be retired, but the term will be ever with us. Stormbolt onto the Sylvanas. A Chastise gets another piercing light stack, 5th. And Sylvanas, Will the Forsaken, pops the Muradin as Lucio comes in with some high fives. They back away. Oh no! Burrow Charge in from Barbuckle! But they're fine. They jump inside the bunker. Retire Mo Cleanse. Retimo Tripson? Nah, that doesn't really roll off the tongue much. thrown back. Some Twin Flames coming out as well. And here comes the opportunity for that turn-in. Ooh, boss plus turn-in is very, very probable here. 5 seconds on Gul'dan, 20 to go on the Muradin. 20 talents here, almost here on both sides. Should be slightly faster for Can't Pause, Won't Pause. Throw a grenade here and there into the bush. They've also got the steel trap, boombox. Boombox could be in the bush if they wanted that little extra vision, but I think that in this situation there was really no anticipated invade, especially with Dahaka showing a bottom. So Shu gets the channel. Webweaver plus boss. I think there was a consideration to maybe like rotate into bottom, but they canceled that call, and they're all going to push top. Now, of course, with that call being made and the indecision in the moment, boss is already down to 50% HP. Gul'dan throwing in Fell Flames as much as he can, trying to get that rampant Hellfire value. Odin's been summoned. We do have the big red button for him, so No can do this all day. Ragnarok Missile with the nuclear option, so you get the big AoE. Rewind Muradin, Han, Sentra, and Isolation upgrade. On the opposing side, it's Rewind Cannonballs. We actually will be seeing the House Party for the Lucio, both with Storm Sylvanas and the Fortified Bunkers. That's a lot of damage onto Sylvanas. She does go down. Huge Horrify from Gul'dan for the displacement into her. The Webweavers are still pushing in through mid and bottom, but they're a little far back as top lane is saved and cleared away. Keep above 50%. Fantastically done here. Dahaka spinning his way through all of that. We do currently have bottom, keep, or fort being worked on. Wave from the Webweaver is still pretty powerful. But I think that's it. All forts have been removed. All keeps still remain. Some keeps a little bit lower than others. Boss will be up in 3 minutes and some seconds. 6 stacks for the Master Assassin on the Tychus. He's only missed out on 1 stack of the game as it's 7-7 in kills. Alrighty, 49 to 41, 65 needed on both sides. Mid lane camp being pushed in from the right. On the left side, looks like they're going to grab their own Bruiser camp. And it looks like there's just going to be a safety deposit here. Just get a handful of the gems in, since they are nearing half already. All right there. All right, wave is cleared out. Catapult as well. All right. Ooh, good push in mid lane coming through, though. Big push through mid lane coming through. Can't pause, won't pause. They're going to open things up a little bit. Is there some black arrows from Sylvanas to amplify siege potential? Take a look here really quickly. And it is off cooldown if she wants to use it. Light bomb flank. Huge dwarf toss in. The Horrify from Gul'dan. They take down the Junkrat first. Yeah, Tychus going to be having that overkill active. Wailing arrow from Sylvanas. Gul'dan inside the cocoon on the right side as he's broken out to safety. Wait, Muradin still launching in. Soundwave from Lucio push off as well. No Stormbolt to set up a potential next kill. As 55 of the 65 are held on the left side of Can't Pause, Won't Pause. 10 away. And it looks like a good chunk get turned in, but there's a call to run mid. Odin available for IE. Grenade goes out. Odin's been summoned. Big red button value. Ragnarok missiles, annihilation, and range damage. Should be enough to take down this keep. 3 gems are needed on the right side, by the way. 30 turned in, 33 held. Actually, they just pick up a couple more, so enough for a turn in between Dahaka and some friends. Looks like they're going to take down Keep and then back away and look for that turn in. More poke out from the Ragnarok missile upgrade. Big red button. And Odin's about to... Oopsie, sorry about that. Odin's about to expire, so you can see the duration on that bar. But they've pushed up the lanes. They've got some siege. Webweavers should be called down. And is this a game-winning moment for the side of Crit Kickers? They had a little bit of a wobble there. We'll see if Can't Pause, Won't Pause can defend this.
My children, join the great ones in battle.
Muradin finds the blaze. Thunderclap gets the dismount. Stormbolt looking for it. None to be connecting. Riptire from Junkrat. As I mentioned, he's got the cannonballs, so that's just Riptire's 75-second cooldown. Pushes back the enemies, gets a handful of damage, most of it being healed up immediately by Anduin. Well, let's pull away the talents here and see what's going to happen. Webweaver in top and bottom, looking to push in. Webweaver in mid, being absolutely cleared away. Tychus steps up into the steel trap. I feel like that might have been on purpose. Like, I feel like Tychus was like, I'm gonna eat this trap and see if a Anubrek burrows on me, and then we can just counterplay it. Didn't happen, or at least the Anubrek didn't fall for the potential bait there. Let it poke onto the keep. Webweaver in top and bottom, crashing onto keeps as well. No one to deal with bottom lane. Blaze managing top. Tychus goes to bottom. Odin's been summoned, and they should be able to get double keep off this realistically. They could easily just clear out the bottom with the Webweaver and stuff. The dash from the Tychus is not enough, but Anubrek tries to get in there. The rewind activation as he burrow charges away. Mid or bottom keep goes down. Mid keep is a little low. Tychus, is he gonna throw like one shot near it? Is that close enough? It is close enough. It's just not enough damage. He needs one more Ragnarok missile on that, and he's got the duration for it still, but he wants to play it safe. Gonna focus on the fight, and that's the right call in the end. Murden dwarf tossing in. Anubrek goes down first. Anubrek's Carapace being launched across my screen there, I saw. Tychus overkill, trying to splash onto the keep. Is there a grenade? Is there something? Oh my god! Tychus gets bodied. There's gonna be a dwarf toss to try and body block some of the incoming damage. Dahaka looks for the flank drag, no connection, and the mid keep still survives. If you're curious, because I'm sure some of you are, 497 HP remains. So they still don't get mid lane keep. They get a little bit of scratching onto the shielding of the core, and, well, blue Webweavers are available. 70 gems needed, 12 are held. On the side of crit kickers. Boss is up and available, and that top lane keep front gate's already been taken down. 18 on Tychus, 3 on the Anubrek for respawn timers. Maybe looking to invade this camp? No, okay. Entering into our 25-minute mark. Let's actually take a look at some of the other numbers here. Why not? Master Assassin for Tychus at 8 of 15. Burrow charge, impale. Murden's gonna receive a good chunk of damage, but he's able to dwarf toss out. A drag on a silent shoe mitigated by a concussion minded Junkrat. Nicely done. Now Webweaver turn, and it's getting close here. 39 of 65. Junkrat's got 10. Silent shoe with 30. Realistically, just the Blaze needs to turn in. Annihilation gets a delay. Big red button coming through as well. Haka will turn in 13 gems. Still, that mid lane keep is just tilting. Odin's got about a third of its bar left. Blaze just above. Concussion Mine. Well, actually, no, they're going to focus into the Junkrat. The high five from Lucio is pretty good. Anubrek burrows in, lands the Impale. Leap of Faith. There's going to be a rewind, I think, for the Anubrek right there. Might have been a high five just from the Lucio. Horrify from Gul'dan activated. Avatar from Muradin does come through as well. He's dwarf tossing out. Gul'dan takes down the Lucio on the bottom left of the screen. Jet Propulsion comes in from Blaze. That might have been a mistake. He's forced to summon the bunker to create a little bit of room. Unfortunately, the Stormbolt misses, but the body blocks are in place, and Blaze goes down, losing some gems to turn in. With the double kill in hand, can they end here? 26 minutes in. The mini wave's not here, but they're going to guarantee this mid lane keep at least. Tychus dashing forward, overkill active. Impale from Anubrek is the Tychus minigun duration. 10 seconds, or excuse me, 10 kills for Master Assassin. Could you imagine 10 seconds of minigun duration? That would be insane, chat. That's like 230-ish stacks for in the rhythm. Alrighty, so boss is going to be grabbed. Horrify 5 seconds, but I don't think they're going to step into this either way. 5 seconds on the Blaze Death timer. Bottom lane wave is crashing near the core. Root onto Dahaka. He's going to back away. I think he's just going to look to tap the bush for the speed boost. Blaze clears out things in bottom. The boss in top is still being... Oh, wait, what's going on over here? Light bomb? Blaze gets the Twin Flame, sees the Muradin. So they're going to take out this little side gate. Funny. Nice Twin Flame check. Alright, keeping top lane is getting pretty low here. Mid, as we mentioned, has already been taken down. Bottom was the first to go as well. And boss in 4 minutes. We're 28 minutes in here, chat. Long tomb game. Doesn't the gate see you in that corner? I don't think so, actually. I think you're out of vision. I'm actually not 100% sure on that.
Let's head back in.
No, I think it does, because that's the radius of vision right there. So yeah, it does. You would see someone in there. I'm pretty sure you would. I'm not sure. I'd have to go into try mode and look. Top lane wave will get the keep here. But I think they knew that. They want to try and take the fight to the enemy team. They also want to get this Web Weaver face to push things out, but it's just not happening. And I think Camp Pause, One Pause needs to back away. Concussion Mine into the steel trap over the bush right there. Doesn't seem like it's affecting the Dahaka too much. Burrow charge into Jet Propulsion or Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. Horrify is available if they need to use it. The Light Bomb into the Dahaku burrows and utilizes some of that essence. The Horrify pushes back the Nubarak as the Riptire chases down some enemies. Blaze cannot get... Oh no, the drag is really good from Dahaka. Okay, Dwarf launching from Muradin with the rewind. 55 seconds on that Blaze Death timer, as 4 gems are needed for a turn-in, and that's got to be so tilting to not be able to get available. Then trying to chase down the Junkrat, but I think he's able to get out of there just fine. Core shielding was scratched a little bit. $11 stacks for Master Assassin. 11 stacks. And they're not ending. Grabbing a camp. Concussion Mine splits the Muradin. Tychus gets the channel. Muradin threatened a little bit. Moving in for core right now. Is this a game-ending moment? 30 minutes in. Catapults are definitely chunky here, but no, they're not ending. Let's take a look at catapult stats really quickly. Curious. 1,360 damage into structures from catapults. Let's actually get a spawning catapult. No, it's still 1,360, okay. A few more gems turned in by the side of Crit Kickers. Oh my god, 31-minute game. I think it's the longest game that I've seen for NGS season. What season are we on for NGS? 19? 20? 30? Top lane, wave is crashing on core. Junkrat wants to get the turn in, but he's not. Yeah, he sees the enemy team, he's out of there. By the way, these catapults, they're absolutely destroying right now. Junkrat has saved the Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. There's a Light Bomb onto the Blaze. The core is just dropping. The minion wave is clearing out the catapults. The Riptire from Junkrat gets activated, but Muradin tries to flank in with a Stormbolt. Gets the Avatar. Concussion Mine splits the Junkrat to safety. Nubrak, the only one to go down so far. Isolation on Sylvanas. She gets the Bolt of the Storm when she has her abilities back. 38% remains on the core. And this looks like Crit Kickers are gonna move in for victory here, chat. Crit Kickers summon the Odin. The high fives are coming through. Lucio goes down. GG, well played. Crit Kickers take this series in a 2-0 in our Nexus Gaming Series Division A matchup. Did Tychus get it? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. 13 of the 15 stacks. No, incomplete quest. Incomplete quest. Ooh, my sub count dropped again. Ouch, ouch. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it.